Good morning. Dudes. It is 8:30 in the morning. I got my black coffee here. Uh, Head that's getting full of hair. First day of school. Yeah, back to school we go. What do we got in here? Alaikum salam, Mohammed. What's up? Kakdila, six ring champ. Kakdila Comrade. What's up, BLX? It's my morning routine today. I woke up like 30 minutes ago, made a coffee, opened some Polyphia, and now I'm streaming. Yeah. It's actually, I think, a good time to stream at this time because, most people on the East Coast in America and even the West Coast, they're awake right now and they're kind of winding down their day as I get mine started. If I stream at like noon or like 1 p.m., it's going to be people are usually sleeping by that point. So, yeah. Am I congested? I don't know. Maybe I just woke up. So, I guess the body isn't fully awake yet. This last week, man, it was great. Kind of capped it off yesterday night, which was awesome. So, about a week ago, one of my good friends from Canada, this guy, flew into Thailand. He had been on this Asia tour, just kind of seeing around different countries in Southeast Asia. And, the last week was his Thai leg tour. So he came here, he hit me up, and I'm like, yeah, bro, we're going to have a fantastic time. And pretty much for the entire week, except for one day, which was on Saturday, we were running on fumes, like all gas, no brake, go, go, go. Like, let's go do that. Let's go to this market. Let's go to that mall. Let's go to this place. Let's go to that place. And we just went crazy. And yesterday night was the last thing we did together because he's leaving Thailand soon. And last night we went to a Muay Thai event, at the oldest Muay Thai stadium in the world, Raja Demnern Stadium, and saw some fantastic Muay Thai, man. So good. Like, it's interestingly enough, like, this place just went through like a remodel. And I kept telling this guy, bro, you're my Tommy charm because we just kept getting lucky the entire week. Like, for example, we go on the metro, on the subway to take a ride. I like get on the train, and as we're walking up to the booth to buy tickets, an employee just hands us cards. I'm like, what are these? Oh, it's a ticket. I'm like, what the fuck? They're free? Yeah. I'm like, you're telling me you just that's never happened to me before, where I've been walking up to a subway booth to buy a ticket and someone hands me a free ticket, like an employee, nonetheless. And that happened multiple times over the last week. And I'm like, fucking awesome, dude. That's Tommy charm right there. And this stadium that we went to for Muay Thai, it's the oldest in Thailand and oldest Muay Thai stadium in the world. It's been around since 1945, but only in the last few months did it undergo a significant renovation where it looks similar to the Vegas Sphere now, with all the TV screens. Like, the roof is kind of designed differently, so it's very immersive. And I'm like, man, in its entire history, it's never went through anything like this until Tommy comes into town. And it's like, boom, let's go. So it was fantastic. There was many other things I don't even remember now, but it was we kept getting lucky and lucky, and I'm like, hey, I'll take all the luck I can get. It's good to be lucky. So let's go. Oh, what's up, Risad? How you doing, brother? And we got the cheese stealer. What's up, brother? Yeah, dude, live Muay Thai is awesome. Fantastic. I love it. Like I did Muay Thai like training yesterday, then went to see some Muay Thai fights. Today I'm gonna do some Muay Thai training after school. So yeah. So I'm going to school because I'm trying to learn Thai. Yeah, I want to learn the language, bro. So yes, that's what the school is for. I think it's a classroom of like 10 people, maybe 8 or 10 people. And yeah, so it's focusing on speaking Thai mainly, not reading, not writing, because the alphabet of Thai is just very complicated. So, they're trying to, I guess, educate us the best they can on speaking Thai. Yeah. I hope it's going to be good. Real talk, man. A regret that I do have is that I didn't learn French when I was living in Montreal. I really wish I had, because now whenever I meet someone who speaks French, and there are a lot of them here in Bangkok, I'm like, fuck, I wish I had actually learned the language a little bit. It would have been just a lot better. Like I can say a few sentences here and there, but if I knew the language, it'd be a lot different. So I really want to learn the language of places that I go to from now on. Yeah. And if everything goes well, I should be able to speak some Thai by the end of this month even. Yeah, so and hopefully by the next 6 months I'll be fluent, because I'm living in the middle of Thailand and everyone here speaks Thai. So practicing the language is not going to be a problem. Yeah. Thank you, Christopher. I hope it does. Hopefully before 8 months, I will show you guys what I've learned. Who was fighting in the Muay Thai fight? I don't remember any of their names. Yeah. There was a lot of Thai fighters. There was a few American fighters. I think one Aussie fighter, one Kiwi fighter, one Irish fighter, and two Moroccan fighters. I remember their nationalities because they were all, blasted on the screens. Name a car for an edit. Toyota Venza. Yeah. My old baby. I miss my Venza. My Venza was my baby. I drove that car through Canada, like across Canada, from Toronto to Calgary. I miss that car, man. That car was great. Copen Cup computer. Thai is not really similar to Vietnamese, because it's really its own language. I mean, it's similar to, many Asian languages, but it's its own language. It's still a very tonal language in the sense that the way you pronounce a word can completely alter its meaning. I mean, for example, Sawatdi is hello, like Sawatdi. It's not Sawatdi, it's Sawatdi. So if you say Sawatdi, that can mean something else entirely. Or if you say Sawatdi, something else, it can mean something entirely different. So you got to say and pronounce the words with the correct length of tonality. So hopefully I think there's 4 or 5 different pronunciations. So I just got to learn those, Yeah. hopefully just with practice. And I'm gonna also start watching some Thai shows on Netflix as well, because I need to. Yeah. Yo, elephants, by the way. Elephants are awesome. I'm thinking of going and like living in like an animal sanctuary for a few days and making a YouTube video out of it. Yeah, because bro, elephants are. I never expected them to be as cool and as chill as they really are. I mean, I went to this animal sanctuary, this elephant sanctuary a few days ago in Kanchanaburi, in Thailand, about 3 hours from Bangkok. And, you know, we get there, there's like, it's this very big open space. The elephants can run around, you know, they have so much to eat. They're very well taken care of. And there's probably like almost 24 elephants there. Bro, these things are just like, you know, they're doing their thing, and it's like, yeah, we're the ones visiting you guys. Like, they are aware you are in our home. But like, they were walking behind me, coming up behind me, walking next to me. I never once felt scared, even though these are literally 8,000-pound, you know, moving parts next to you. Like, if they fall over or step on you, you're dead. Like, instant, you know, crushed to death. And I never once, like, felt scared that something was going to happen, that I was going to get attacked or trampled. At one point, I was surrounded on all sides by the elephants, like, in a circle, pretty much. And I'm like, man, what if, like, one of them, because, like, you always see it in the movies and or, like, TV shows, you know, herds of elephants, like, losing their balance and, like, stomping somebody. That was never even a threat. Like, they have very good balance, elephants. And when they want, they can lay down as well. They were doing that in the river. Like, some people, like, wash them. I didn't want to, you know, get in the river myself, but they get in the river, and they literally just plop to their sides. And they're chilling. You know, they're smiling and, like, waving their trunks. And it's like, wash me, bitch. But yeah, dude, it's cool, and yeah. So the Easy versus Imamov fight. I didn't watch the fight, but I saw the highlights, and damn, bro, it's that, bro. It's the fight game is ruthless. You know, just a year ago, I think, right? Izzy was on top of the world. Yeah, and so was Volk, so was Kamaru Usman. But, you know, now they're all on losing streaks. That's just, that's why I think MMA is the best sport in the world. It's because, you know, no one stays at the top forever. And when you have a run, you got to maximize that run because somebody else is coming to replace you. It's not like NBA or NFL where, you know, you have just a few big names that are around for decades that, you know, like, look at LeBron James. You know, this guy's, I mean, he's a dinosaur. And yeah, it's just like, I mean, like, okay, it's LeBron. Like, we know we're going to watch LeBron again. Okay, we're going to watch Steph Curry again. Okay, we're going to watch, you know, Jimmy Butler again. But, hey, in MMA and UFC, you're a champion. It might be your last championship fight. You might not get another one. So, yeah, dude, it's very unfortunate, but it's part of the game. Man, I'm surprised that Michael Venom Page beat Shara Bullet. That's actually, like, I was expecting Shara to run through Michael Venom Page. Yeah. what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Super Bowl. Honestly, I hope the Chiefs get it. Yeah, bro, it's a fucking three-peat. I mean, I don't think that's ever happened in NFL history. I'd like give them a three-peat. Yeah. Also, bro, I'm so tired. Like I haven't seen a single NFL game this season. Not one. And honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl either. For starters, it starts at 6 a.m. my time. Yeah, because 6 p.m. Eastern time, 12-hour difference, 6 a.m. Thailand time. Second, it's just every single year, it is the same story. The fucking referees, man. Like, enough. God fucking damn it. They ruin so many games every year. In the playoffs, it's the same thing. There's always narratives around that shit. And like it's frustrating. And the sad part is they're not going to do anything about it because the people are going to keep watching regardless. You know, everyone complains about the refs, but they still tune in to watch the games, so the NFL gets their viewership. And yeah, I'm just like, yeah, dude, I'm done. Like it's not fun anymore. Like it's more entertainment than it is sports, you know. Like I remember when I was growing up, bro, we had Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning. Like that was as good as it got. Like, that's the battle of the GOATs right there. I mean, that's now looking back, we appreciate that so much more because Mahomes has nobody like that. Mahomes has no, you know, Brady or Manning to, you know, go neck and neck alongside him. Yeah, Josh Allen and the Bills, but you know, that rivalry could be so much bigger. But they're not pushing it like a Brady and like a Peyton Manning. And I mean, I don't know. It's just it just doesn't feel the same anymore. It doesn't feel the same. It's all around. I mean, even NFL legends, former NFL players, have so many negative things to say about the game today because, like, they're saying, you know, instead of letting players use their skills to get out of bad situations, you're putting them in situations where they're not going to succeed anyway. Like, for example, if you call a play where the coverage is very tight, as a quarterback, you're supposed to change that play. But now the play gets called, the ball gets snapped, and the QB throws the ball, the protection's not there. The secondary who's guarding your receivers, they're like butter on your guys. And the QB throws an interception, of course, like because you call them like a shit call. Like these are the best players in the world. So I think like that element of like being a chess game, like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady kind of managing the game is changing very quickly. And maybe it's also part of the reason the NBA viewership is down by like what, 53%, man? That's crazy. Like that's insane, bro. And yeah, I was watching a video actually about this. Now, I don't usually trust these things when they say, because I know it's just like it's mainly for like a, you know, video essay, but sometimes videos that are critiquing, you know, it's like, oh, the NBA is dying, you know, like those kinds of videos, they have some valid points. And like the NBA yesterday, I saw the news. Luka Doncic got traded. Like, damn, bro. Like, bro, how you gonna trade Luka Doncic? That's fucking crazy. Like, holy shit. The guy is 25 years old. He's entering his prime, and you trade him away. I mean, how the fuck do you do something like that, man? That's nuts to me. But it just shows that they had no faith in him. They didn't think he was the guy, you know, to lead them. And I mean, NBA is boring nowadays too, because it's just the same teams, you know, employing the same strategies to win games. And it's boring. It's just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. But the sad part is it works because they're getting their money. The NBA is making money and it's working. So, which is also why I really think UFC is the best sports organization on the planet. And MMA is the best fighting organization, the best sport on the planet. Because, you know, in NBA, players can copy styles, they can copy game plans, and they do it all the time. In MMA, you can't do that. Like Israel Adesanya, for example, right? Israel Adesanya, he's a striker. He's not, I don't think I've ever seen him go for a takedown in a fight because he doesn't. Like, it's not what he's good at. It's not what he wants to do. He wants to stand up and strike. Or a Habib. Habib is a wrestler. He's always taking his opponents down. So when you match up people stylistically, you're guaranteed to have a good fight. Like, for example, Izzy versus Sean Strickland. That was a great fight, and it was a striking fight. We knew it was going to be a striking fight. Really fun. And, you know, it just shows that when you use your, you know, mind and you prepare properly, you can pull off giant upsets, and it's very common to see. Like, it's how Sean Strickland beat Izzy. He went to Izzy's home, and he beat him. That's awesome. I'm trying to think of, Volkanovski versus Islam Makhachev, their first fight. Probably the most stylistically different fight we could ask for. It was great. You know, you have a very high-level striker here versus a very high-level wrestler. And it was a fantastic fight. So we like seeing things like that because it's entertaining. And it's enough of this rinse, repeat. Oh, you know, post up, go for a three. You know, just everyone's shooting threes now. Like, bro, damn. You saw me at the 2015 CIS championships? God damn, man. That's 10 years ago now. Holy fuck. Damn. Yeah, I was there. I remember that. I think that was in Alberta, if I remember correctly. It was either Alberta or it was St. Catharines. Damn. Any TV shows or movies I've been planning to watch? I want to watch that F1 show. Yeah. What's it called? Drive to Survive? Yeah, that one on Netflix. So speaking of the CIS championships that was mentioned earlier, so that was the wrestling championship for like Canada, the National Wrestling Championship. I was actually looking up some. I was like if there's any wrestling gyms here in Bangkok, and there isn't. Yeah, there aren't any wrestling gyms here in Bangkok. And I kind of realized this after like looking into it a little more. Man, wrestling it's not dying. It's pretty much already dead. Like the sport of pure wrestling. Because now many MMA gyms, like they have wrestling classes, but it's all based around MMA wrestling, not around pure wrestling. So I'm very happy that I wrestled when I was younger because, you know, did a lot of pure wrestling. And now, you know, I can do other things like Muay Thai, which I'm enjoying a lot more, thankfully, because it's not as hard as wrestling is. Wrestling was so hard, bro. Yeah, Muay Thai is fun. My opinion on the tariff war. Bro, it's... man. I'll go to South Korea eventually. I will. So the tariff war, I think it's... Dude, Canada's fucked. We are fucked. I mean, we need America so much more than they need us. Oh yeah, get my herbal inhalant going. Oh, thank you, big balls. Yeah, dude, what is it, 25% tariffs? Probably going to increase because Canada was like, oh, we're going to hike up our tariffs again. By the way, fucking Trudeau gave that dumbass speech. You know, it's like, it's time for us to come together. You know, the Canadians don't want to leave Canada. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you? Like, he just classic bullshit. Usually when I hear somebody speak, you know, I'm normal. Like, I don't really feel many internal feelings of hate or negativity when I hear somebody speak. When I hear Trudeau speak, I legitimately feel disgust. Like, in my core, I feel disgust. And it's just more of the same. It's just, that's exactly what his speech was. Like, yeah, it's time to buy Canadian, just, so, this next year is going to suck for Canada. Yeah, it's going to really suck. Because everything is going to get more expensive from the tariffs. On April 1st, there are 4 new taxes either being introduced or increased. You know, the weather is very cold. That's also shitty. Yeah, it's not a fucking good time for Canada right now, bro. It's really not. Damn. Bro, it affects me because I'm Canadian. Like, I have many friends and family who live in Canada. And I don't like seeing Canada like this. You know, I wish it was better. I don't like it when, you know, like, people I care about, their quality of lives are decreasing, and it keeps decreasing. Like, I don't like that. I'm happy I'm not there anymore, but, you know, it's just, yeah. It's not cool, bro. And the fact that, I mean, Canada's response is so shitty. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? Like he's fucking Trudeau is selling buy Canadian, but bro, you've made your country so uncompetitive that when you say buy Canadian, you're literally be able to buy from 2 or 3 different corporations who have control of the market. You're not supporting Canadian businesses, like Canadian small businesses, because you made it hell for them to actually get started, and, you know, with all the fucking red tape policies. So, do I think Pierre can fix that? I think if anyone can, it's him. Yeah. Because, you know, realistically speaking, there is nobody else right now that can get Canada out of this mess. That can turn the ship around a completely different direction. Yeah, because, I mean, you have, at the end of the day, you have 3, you know, parties to choose from in Canada. And so you got to choose the one that can actually, you know, get proper shit done. Yeah. And that's Pierre. Like, it's not the next liberal leader. It's not Jagmeet Singh, which leaves you with the only other option. So, yeah. And I don't trust politicians, by the way. Like, yeah, I mean, you would all do good not to trust them, by the way. But you got to choose the lesser of however many evils there are. Yeah. Darkhawk said, have you heard about the genocide in parentheses, in that bikini coffee shop in Tempe, Arizona? The guy who pulled over to that place without pants. I have not heard about that. No. Those are either very clickbait headlines you're referring to, or something really crazy happened in Arizona recently. And I should, yeah. You know what? I'm curious. Okay, you got my attention. You had my curiosity, and now you got my attention. Let's see. Arizona bikini genocide. I swear to God, if something crazy comes up, bro. Let's see if this guy's trolling me or not. Oh, shit. He wasn't joking. So he was... The fuck? He pulled up at a drive-thru at a Bikini Bean at a store called Bikini Beans Coffee, and the employee noticed that he wasn't wearing any pants while he was in his car. Then the manager whipped out a cell phone. The guy was in his car jerking it. What the fuck is happening here? What the fuck? And that video of that the employee took of the guy jerking it was uploaded to social media, and of course it went viral. And holy fuck. And then that guy drove to the city after it went viral and shot himself in the head. That's fucking crazy, bro. Damn. That sucks, man. I mean, wow. That's the reality of the world we live in, man. If you do something like that, I mean, and someone films it, it can go mega viral. And it does, as you can see. So, yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you said goonicide. Okay, that's... Is that a word now? Goonicide? Really? Well, thank you, FinVR. I might go back to Canada in May, actually. Yeah, potentially. Let's see. Hey, it's for a UFC event to Montreal. Yeah, because right now there are rumors that the next UFC event's going to happen in Montreal, May 10. And if it does, I will absolutely be there. Yeah. It'll be great. These next few weeks, my plan is, well, for the month of February at least, what I want to do is, go to Thai school, learn more Thai. I'm getting my transplant in 2 days here, so I can't really do anything to even increase my heart rate. I can't even speed walk when I'm going somewhere. I got to take it very nice and slow so the grafts heal properly. And another thing that I want to do is I want to do some offbeat adventures here in Bangkok and in Thailand in the month of February. Maybe find some unusual tours, unusual places to see, and just go there and make my videos. And yeah, I got to make my thumbnails better, man. That's my next thing. It's now I'm at a point now where my videos are good. Actually, my YouTube travel videos have become good actually now after, almost 2 years of making them. Well, 1.5 years. But I still got to get better at thumbnails. So I'm going to also be hiring a thumbnail guy or a girl, depending on who it is. Guy or girl, because there are only 2 genders. And I'm going to work with them to make my thumbnails, better. Because I got to increase my click-through rates, man. I want 10% plus click-through rate, not 4 or 5%. It's important. Yeah. Lean drinker. I know that sounds like a Jaden Smith quote, I think. I've seen that video. Or he said something like that, yeah. You want to leave Canada, but you're in uni? Well, then finish uni or stop going to uni and then leave Canada. No, I do use Canva. It's just I'm not. I have to get a little bit better at making them. Yeah. I need some professional help. But I keep telling you guys, man, I was bald on purpose. I have a head of hair that I can grow out, and I am. So when am I going to India? You'll see. You'll see. You will see when I go to India. It's gonna be great. I gotta finish my coffee. Don't worry, I'm gonna be fine, dude. Yeah, it's people like I've been around scammers for a long time. I've been burned by many scammers. Yeah. Will I ever visit Laos? Yes, absolutely. I don't know when yet. I I want to go back to Vietnam too, man. Vietnam was awesome. Vietnam was great. I want to see Indonesia. Yeah. There's a lot of things I want to see. Bro, Dark Hawk, that sounds like such a big waste of time, like a goonerol. Like why? Like that is the biggest waste of time ever. Like you're holding uh a mock funeral for somebody. Like calling it a goonerol. What the fuck? Man, the brain rot is strong with the people who arrange that. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. That's the way that song goes. I love that song. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. So apparently some people have nothing better to do than to argue about how many genders there are in my chat. Yeah. Just why, bro? Like Why? Really? Why is Greece the best country in Europe? Probably because their economy is just roaring. They have so much money. Yeah, and people are trying to immigrate to Greece like crazy. Probably. Then again, probably not, because I'm being sarcastic. Yeah. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Ceiling fetishists rejoice. All right, I'm back. It's 9:12 a.m. now. You know something crazy? I haven't seen a Penguin Z0 video in a very long time. I haven't been watching him like it's been many months now, dude. Yeah. To be fair, I'm not really watching that much YouTube anymore in general. Yeah. I'm just yeah, I've been focused on other things. I've been more focused on the content I'm making. Trying to focus on producing instead of consuming. What's crashing down? Oh, I saw what happened to Speed. Yeah, it's he got speared, right? I don't know what happened, but he was injured. Thinking of what should I have for breakfast? Options. I can go get a dumpling soup. I could go get an eggs Benedict. That's so good, bro. Maybe I will do that, actually. An eggs Benedict actually sounds always good. Maybe a pastrami sandwich. A nice English breakfast. By the way, I will say this about England. I have something good to say about England now. I like English breakfast. I think it's tasty. Yeah. It's really good. So, not the beans though, without the beans. Save the beans. Like, don't give me that shit. Oh, and other day, when I was in Kanchanaburi, I thought of something that Canada does better than Thailand. I finally got one. And it was in the bathroom of a restaurant that I had this idea. Because I was going to go take a piss, right? And in Thailand, I instinctively look for the stall when I go to a bathroom because in the urinals, there's no dividers in most urinals in Thailand. It's just, you got a urinal and then another urinal next to it. So, you know, everyone's getting a full show of your dick when you're peeing. And you're getting a full show there. So it's kind of awkward, you know, like there's no divider, bro. So there's something Canada does better than Thailand. In Canada, bathrooms have urinal dividers, while Thailand does not. So good job, Canada. Yeah, on having urinal dividers. Katusa Killer, that's like, at this point, that's old news, but I appreciate, you know, I appreciate you being here and saying that. Thank you. Hey, I have a problem sometimes. It's that I can't tell anything but the truth. Yeah. And of course, many people can't handle the truth. And it turns out Ali Coca was right all along. Yeah, I don't hear the tabloid YouTubers updating their audiences about that, though, do I? Because they're not, you know, because, yeah. It's okay, but, you know, we all know. I know and they know and you all know, so it's okay. Here's the truth. It's also very important, by the way, guys. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Yeah, especially if it comes from some nameless clout chaser, you know. Yeah, they're everywhere. They want clout, bro. They want power. They try to leech themselves off to bigger YouTubers like myself or other, you know, people. By like, yo, for example, I actually came across this a few weeks ago. Ludwig, right? Like one of the biggest YouTubers. And man, like, it's crazy how there are entire channels dedicated to having their existence only be on hating Ludwig. It's like, I don't like Ludwig, and has almost 1 million views, those videos. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's like the clout chasing is crazy. Yeah, and when you're a big creator, it happens to you, you know, without fail. You know, it's, again, they want clout. And put yourself into the shoes of these clout chasers who, you know, they probably like been making videos for a while about random topics, getting a few hundred views here and there, and all of a sudden they make one video talking about why they don't like a big YouTuber or someone with a big following, and that video explodes, and it gets them all the views, gets them money. It's like, I'm gonna do more of this. And that's how, you know, that's how clout chasers are born. Yeah. And then they kind of, it's also sad because they're getting validation from a very toxic audience for what they're doing. And, you know, it makes them think that they're onto something good. But the thing with these clout chaser channels is they don't last. You know, most of them fade away after a year because they're so easily replaceable. And because they don't have anything of substance. Like, they don't really provide their audiences with any personality quirks that they might have. Like, they don't show their audiences the side of them that makes them them. They're only big because they hate. So their audiences move on very quickly from them, unfortunately. And yeah, it always happens. But hey, when you roll with the punches, you stick to truth, and you enjoy the process, you stay around for 5+ years. And I will drink to that. At the end of the day, every one of those haters, they wish they were the people that they're hating on. Yeah, but they can't be, so jealousy is a hell of a drug. Anyway. What's happening in Venezuela? Ooh, we got a good song now. Oh, what's up, Kat? Good to see you, man. It's all good, dude. Good to see you, my friend. Have a good day at school tomorrow. Yeah, go to sleep, bro. It's nighttime for you. Playing God is playing in the background. Boom, boom. I went to Chinatown a few days ago for Chinese New Year. It was great. I bought this t-shirt and I didn't realize it had a lot of, what's that? Sparkles on it. Like, there's a word for it, but I forget. Like, it's, like, you know, like those like little dots that like sparkle. A lot of that on it. And I washed it and it got on all, like a lot of my clothes now. And now, yeah, glitter. Yeah, glitter. That's the one. Yes. Thank you, guys. And now there's glitter on my floor. I some on the bottom of my feet. Like, fuck. I fucked up by buying that shirt, man. It was a red shirt of a dragon. And, you know, I didn't realize it had glitter. Oh, well. Live and you learn. I gotta get a new suit made soon for a wedding. I gotta buy a plane ticket for this wedding too, actually. Fuck, I gotta get this shit done. The herpes of the decoration world. That's a really good one, her son. It's the herpes of the decoration world. I agree. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not getting married. I don't at least plan on it. So, you know something? I was talking about this with my friend Tommy the other day. I just realized that I can't have a kid until I turn probably after 45. I'm 29 now, and I probably can't have a kid until after 45 for a simple reason. If I have a kid between now and then, that kid is going to be part of Gen Beta. Dude, like, I'm like, no, I'll wait for the Gamma time to come along, and then my kids will be born in Generation Gamma. Because, bro, Gen Beta, like, come on, like, why would you name a generation that? Like, it's just, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's, damn, bro. Generation Beta. That's just like, that's rude to call a Generation Beta like that. You know, whoever thought of that. Yeah, Resad's got Gen Alpha kids. You know, you got out of it already, man. You're good. Gen Beta. Bro, honestly, I don't have a lot of faith for Gen Alpha at this point anymore. I used to. At this point, I don't. They got to prove me wrong and hope, you know, I mean, I'm rooting for them for this new this new generation. But they have a very, very, very uphill battle ahead of them, Gen Alpha. And I think it's going to be even worse for Gen Beta. Because, I mean, yeah, dude, Gen Alpha is, like, they're starting to get a very rude awakening as to how the world really is. I mean, just like a little sneak peek of it. It's going to be hard. Yeah. I mean, it's the first generation where, you know, I mean, Gen Alpha now, for example, if you meet a friend in school, if you make a friend in school, the way you socialize with that person is after school, you guys log into the same video game on your iPad, Roblox or whatever it is, and you guys play together, and that's your socialization. So you're kind of leapfrogging the human experience of getting to know somebody in person, you know, having awkward moments with them, making jokes, the small talk, all that stuff. And, you know, you're not really learning proper human behavior in that way. And you're growing up on very overstimulated things, and you know, it's very different than even my generation growing up. Like, yeah, we had phones. I mean, I had my first phone in grade 6. It had an antenna. And that at the time was like, yo, you're getting him a phone in grade 6? What are you, crazy? Like my parents were getting so much shit from their friends for that. Now, bro, kids turn 8 and 9, they already have an iPad and an iPhone. Like, it's, you know, even with parental controls, it's crazy the things they can do on that thing. And they have no idea how to use the internet. Like, they have no idea that most of the stuff they're seeing online is not real. Or most of their information they're getting, it's not, you know, factual information. Like, it's mainly meant to entertain them. And, you know, unfortunately, they grow up believing so much of the things they hear on the internet. You know, and like my generation growing up, we knew not to believe everything we heard online. Now with AI, you know, it's so much worse because AI can manipulate pretty much everything. And I mean, we live in the era of misinformation also because there's so much of it out there. False narratives, and, you know, it's the era of clout chasers, bro. Clout is power. Make no mistake. It's part of being human. It's that desire for power. That's what Machiavelli talks about too. And every human has this inside of them. Me, you, your grandmother, your grandmother's cousin, they all have a desire for power. And that looks very different coming from people. For some people, it looks like being the man of the house. They want to have power over the other people in the house. For others, it includes, you know, being the best student in school. That's a form of power. I'm the best in school. Yeah. But for a lot of people, getting likes and getting views equals that power. Yeah, getting clout equals power, and it feels good. Like, I'll tell you that as someone who has been doing this for a living for many years now. Getting views, getting clout feels damn good. It's very satisfying. But it's also very easy to clout chase. So we live in an era of clout chasers now, unfortunately, also. Which is why, like, so many YouTube genres are kind of shit now because they've been overrun by clout chasers. Like the YouTube commentary scene, it's now more of a tabloid scene instead of a commentary because everyone's just, you know, talking negatively about big names to get as much clout as they can instead of actually providing any actual opinions or anything of value. They just want to go down the easier clout chasing route. And it's going to become more, it's going to be more and more of that going forward because clout equals power. And I don't think this new generation realizes that distinction yet. It's that it's only, you know, so when they realize it, let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Also, man, just real life is so much better than anything online. It's so much more satisfying, you know, and yeah, it's very fulfilling, you know. Du, 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 du. Still having fun in Thailand? Bro, it's never not been fun. You can't imagine being an influencer full time or at least often. It's great, bro. Yeah, I'll tell you. Like, I mean, I'm very thankful for that I, you know, chose to do this, and I'm very thankful that, you know, my videos resonated with millions of people or even billions because, you know, yeah, I mean, over 2.4 billion views on this channel. That's a lot, you know. That's like, damn, I didn't actually think I would get to those numbers when I first started, but here we are. And yeah, I'm excited for what's to come, like what's going to happen in the future because, you know, I just want to travel. I want to make videos. I want to focus more on that. I want to obsess about that, and I think I'm starting to get there. I've been doing a lot of meditating and manifesting lately because, you know, when I was in like 2022, 2023, making shorts like so often, I was so passionate about it, man. Like, I just wanted to do nothing else but make YouTube shorts, and I'd gotten very good at it. And I didn't have that same passion when it came to traveling videos for the longest time. But now I think I'm starting to unlock that. I'm starting to unlock that, you know, next layer or that next gate and really becoming obsessed with making videos again because this business rewards the obsessed. Like making videos, if you're obsessed, you're gonna succeed. I know that from personal experience and from the experiences of others. So, yeah, so it's like you can't do this part-time. If you're a part-time, you know, YouTuber, you're not going to be very successful. You know, it's something that you got to live, eat, and breathe this thing. And that's starting to come back, which I'm very thankful for. So, yeah, I'm excited about that, man, because now I can take that same energy, that same obsession, that same passion, and use it to travel the world and have these amazing experiences. And the icing on the cake, I get to show you guys what I do, the adventures I go on. I get to show you guys what I'm doing, where I'm going. You know, it's like, I am so thankful that I have a job where the money is not the main motivator, because I like what I do so much that the money is just like an added like a great added bonus. But going to the places and actually discovering them, having adventures, that's the real treats. And again, the obsession is coming back. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I'm starting to also realize, because I used to be, man, I used to be so afraid of filming in public even. Like I couldn't, I mean, yeah, I can make my YouTube videos in my house, no problem. But in like 2022, when I was going to like New York for the first time, sorry, 2023, when I went to New York for the first time, I was so terrified of filming anything in public. I would talk to random strangers and I just start stuttering or just start talking very fast. They could understand what I'm saying. And now it's easy. Like it's very simple. I'll walk around with a camera in my arm, talking loudly at the camera while people look at me and I'm like, I don't even notice that they're there because I'm just doing my thing. And yeah, it's very satisfying to do these things, to see myself get better and better and better. So, yeah, dude. I mean, the adventure, that's the main journey and that's the main part. And I'm also starting to now, as I'm getting better and better at it, I'm realizing that there has to be an element of fear in adventure. It's, without fear, there's no bravery. Without fear, there's no excitement. Without fear, there's no discovery. Because it's that, like, you guys know what the dictionary definition of adventure is? Let me tell you guys here. I actually saved it on my phone, but I can't use my phone right now, so I'm going to Google it and tell you guys. Dictionary definition of adventure is an unusual and exciting experience or activity. So, and one that is typically hazardous. It doesn't need to be hazardous, but it does need to engage some fear in you. It's got to be unusual. It's got to get you out of your comfort zone. It's got to be something you haven't done before. And going through that is part of what makes it exciting. That's why going somewhere for the first time, whenever you travel somewhere, like somewhere new, or you're driving on a road trip, or you're waiting for a trip that's going to come on the calendar, you got to mark down. You're waiting in anticipation. Anticipation is part of that experience. It makes it so much better because oftentimes, like if you're excited about an event, about going to go somewhere to the event, you're excited in the beginning, but the event is usually not as exciting as you had it made out to be in your head. That's because anticipation is such a big part of the excitement. So I'm been learning to harness that fear and turn it into anticipation and excitement and just kind of waiting for it and knowing that I can still operate with the fear that I have of going into the unknown. Yeah. That's what's, been occupying my thoughts a lot lately. This coffee's good. Lavazza, Italian coffee. Fantastic. I have been to Walking Street, yes. You go there once, you see it, and you're like, okay, I saw it. Cool. Don't got to come back here again. If you're like a 55-year-old dude, like single, then you go to Walking Street. Yeah. But, there's better things I want to see. Like, I don't like going to tourist places, bro. I like going to places that aren't touristy, where there aren't actually, like, I don't like being among tourists. Mainly because, Tourists are trying to do touristy things. I'm trying to go explore, have adventures, and, you know, meet people that I wouldn't normally meet. Like, for example, a farmer working in rural Thailand. I want to go meet that guy. So hopefully when I learn some Thai, I'll be able to talk to talk to people like that. Yeah. Yeah, bro, traveling is so fun. You guys know what I did last week? I didn't film any of this, by the way, but this is kind of like what my life has been looking like lately because I just been going and doing shit. I went to a place called Kanchanaburi. I saw the elephants. I already mentioned that. I spent half a day at the animal sanctuary. Me and my friend rented motorcycles, and we drove our bikes around the mountains of Erawan National Park for a few hours. Like, just that drive alone was fantastic, man. Like, you're driving, you know, 80 kilometers an hour on these highways, like going up and down through mountains, through paths, sometimes straight road. Like a bug hit me in my eye at one point. I'm driving and I just felt like a pop, like a really hard hit on my eyelid. A bug had hit my eye and I had to pull over and just kind of wipe my eye, you know, with my shirt because all its juices exploded right here. That's part of the adventure. You know, it's not, but the touristy things, they aren't like that. The touristy things, okay, get in the van, we take you here, you get out, you get a drink. Oh, sit down on this comfortable couch, go crazy. You know, I don't want that. That's not fun. I went to temples. Like, I went to a cave temple with a giant Buddha statue right outside it. That was fun. That's what, you know, that feels fulfilling to me. Like having adventures like that. We stayed in a fantastic VIP hotel, me and my friend Tommy. It was awesome. You know, really, really good experience. We met many locals. We met a few tourists as well. So having adventures like that is what I like to do, you know, because, yeah, you know, then you look back and you're like, yeah, that was funny. And I try to take a lot more photos too, because you always look back at your albums and be like, oh, that was a cool time. That was a cool time. That was a cool time. I got to go to Malaysia eventually. Yeah, it's not too far away from me. I could literally go there with a car, although I probably shouldn't, but yeah, because it's pretty far. I think I'm gonna, you know what, I haven't told anybody this, like not even my friends, like not even my family. I guess I'll make it public news here. It's been something I've been thinking about also. I don't think I'm gonna stay in Bangkok for more than a year. Yeah. I mean, I'll have like a home base here still, but I think when my lease ends here in my current apartment, I think I'm gonna move. And I'm gonna start spending a few months at a time, maybe like 3 months at a time in a city, and then a 3 months maybe like it's like somewhere else. Just because I just want adventure, bro. Like, I mean, Bangkok is fantastic. I love it, but it's becoming a comfort zone. And I don't like that, you know, because when you're in a comfort zone, you stop to sometimes, you know, lose that sense of adventure. And it's been a tussle a little bit, you know. So I think if I was living in, for example, Chiang Mai for 3 months, I'm like, okay, I'm here for 3 months. What can I do in this time? How much can I explore? Where do I want to go nearby? If I'm living in Phuket, all right, 3 months. Where can I go from here? I can fly to Singapore. I can go to Krabi. I can explore Phuket. What am I doing? You know, so that's why I think I'm not gonna live here. I can always come back here. I think I'm like still like, I mean, I love this place. It's great, but I think it's time to unlock a new layer of discomforts. Yeah. Because, bro, being comfortable is, you know, it's an illusion. Like, yeah, it really is an illusion. I mean, there's nothing comfortable about traveling, you know, I mean, at least the way I do it. I'm not trying to do on these, you know, comfortable, oh, get me a Mai Tai, have a personal butler. You know, we'll go on a nice trip to a resorts. We won't leave our resort. We'll just go have drinks every day at the bar, unlimited food at the buffet. There's a beach right outside. We go swim whenever we want. When it's over, we go from our resort to the airport and fly back home. That's not an adventure. That's just a vacation. Like, yeah. You know, I don't need one of those. I want to have adventure. You know, explore the unknown. Have that bit of fear going into things because it's what makes it fun. Yeah, I agree, right? Cheese Stealer, everyone's very chill in the chat today. I like it. Everyone's civil. Everyone's respectful. It's good. I'll go to Tokyo soon too, bro. See, like, I want to go to all these places you guys are mentioning. If I stay in Bangkok, I can't go to them. So I'm like, okay, we got to, you know, what are we doing? We got to figure this out. Yeah. Canadians booing the American anthem at sports. It's their way of protesting. Like, yeah. It's kind of expected, to be honest. I mean, bro, you'd be angry too if you're, you know, all of a sudden you're paying 25% more on everything that you used to buy. I mean, you're still buying it. You're paying just more money now. Yeah, I mean, if booing is somehow going to make it better for you, go for it. I really want to go to China. I got to go to China, bro. China is unreal. Like, it is, from what I can see, it is the current most developed place on Earth. Yeah. Everything there is so new. Yeah, and it makes, you know, America look like small potatoes. So hopefully, you know, I'll go there this year. Maybe to Shanghai, to Chongqing, Beijing, maybe. Yeah. I got to get a visa if I want to spend more than 4 days in China. And I probably do want to spend more than 4 days. It's all good, Cheese Stealer. I'm going to end the stream soon anyway when I've done my coffee. But thank you for joining. I have been to Tennessee. Long time ago. It's been a while since I've been to Tennessee. Yeah, 3 months for now, then maybe shorten it to 1 month eventually after. But let's see. Like, I'm not there yet. I'm just trying to enjoy the process in front of me right now. But I think that's what I'm moving towards. Yeah. Cappadocia or Istanbul? Bro, Istanbul. That's my hometown. That's where it all started. Istanbul. Let's see if I actually end up going back to Canada in May. We will see. I hope so. Because it's going to be a fantastic event. What's my stance on brain rot? I think you should do your best to avoid it. Because it's only going to damage you. Yeah. Life's a lot more fun without brain rot. I'll tell you that much. And you get one life, so maximize it. Yeah. Oh, this guy said Tofash. Oh my god. I haven't heard that name Tofash in so long. Both are shit, bro. Yeah. Tofash was shit. I've really been lately also trying to stay off my phone because, man, it affects the way I think when I, open my phone and just like look at an Instagram feed or, like a Twitter. Like it's just like I'm like I lose track of what I was thinking about before. And all of a sudden I'm in this entirely different world, and I've been just trying to not pull out my phone when I'm out in public or even at home. I'm trying to be bored more, because when you're bored, that's when actually really good creative ideas really come to you. Yeah. I haven't. No, Risad. I have actually haven't heard about that before. The they might be giants thing. Yeah. Since drop. So good, bro. Gotta love Polyphia. How long is a flight from Bangkok to Australia or New Zealand? It's maybe like at least 8 hours, I'd imagine. Bro, Australia is far. It's very far. Yeah. Like yeah. My advice on recovering on brain rot, stop consuming it. Let's start there. Stop consuming new brain rot. Yeah. And be at peace with the human experience. It's something I had to learn for a long time myself. It's like, be at peace with being bored. Being bored means you have the ability to have peace. You might be angry. You feel things. It's part of being human. Like brain rot is meant to keep you stimulated. And when you're not stimulated, you feel like something's out of place. It's not. You're just bored. And you're going to be amazed at how much your life gets better when you stop consuming brain rot and like mindless content. Because it's endless, bro. It's like you can do it all day, every day if you wanted to. So yeah. Fucking brain rot, bro. It's crazy that, the dumbing down of society is crazy. It really is. What comes after brain rot? Peace, I guess. Yeah, brain peace. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Yeah, because, yeah. I got to go get some breakfast and then actually get ready for class, because it's my first day of class today. I have a workbook already. Like, it's in Thai. So, yeah. Gotta go learn some Thai today, hopefully. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining today's chat. I appreciate it. Thank you to Risad for moderating this stream, and thank you to the Cheese Stealer who was here earlier. Thank you to Kat for popping in, when he did, and thank you, everybody, for your great questions and keeping it, chat chill today. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we'll see each other again very soon. Anyway, have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you are. My people! Yeah, my voice cracked up there on that last one. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, and hopefully I will have some Thai words to say to you. Yeah, when I come back on the next stream. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Take care of yourselves. Easy.